just go through the steps of creating a easy melody. I'm doing this melody on a piano stave, so I've got the bass and the treble clef there. I'm doing it in C and in 4/4 to make it really easy. So the first thing I would think about if I was writing a melody, once I've got the key, which is in the key of C, I would think about the chords I'm going to use against that. So what I'm going to do for this, being really basic, I'm going to do the first bar C, the 1 chord, then to the 4 chord, which is the F. Third bar will be the 5th chord, G, and then finishing off on the 4th chord back to the 1. So I'm going to go through and put those in there now. So I'm just going to start off and do these full, just whole notes. So there's just 1 chord for the whole bar. So there, I've just got my basic 4 chords for my first 4 bars to create my melody again. So we listen to that. So now we're going to create our melody. A good safe way, and when you're first learning how to write a melody, a good safe way to do it is to possibly land, since I've got a new chord starting on each bar, if I land on that note at the beginning of each bar, I land on the root note of that. Is a really easy, good way to start developing your way of writing a melody. So I'm actually just going to use crotchet notes there and put the first note of each bar. So I'll put the root note there, C. Our next one is going to be, I think I want the contour of this to go up and to come down of the melody. So I'm just going to step that up. F up there, the G above it, and then finishing off back to the C. Now, of course, I can change that, but that's just a way to start our melody. It's just got the root note at the beginning of each bar. So I think here's my the shape contour of those 4 bars that I want. And so I'm just going to fill those in to start with, stepping that in between. In this one being a basic melody, I'm just going to use mainly crotchets and quavers, just so we get an idea of what we're doing. Okay, so we've got our first 4 bars set up here. We have the chords in C, F, G, and C. We have the root note done here with crotchets, 1 beat. So now we're going to fill in the gaps basically to keep this contour up and finish down on the C. So again, just using basic crotchets and quavers for this one as a first melody. And I'm going to walk this up towards this note. So here is C. So remember, this is a C. We have an E and a G in the actual chord here, but we're walking using other notes out of the scale, which is a really safe way of doing it. I change this one to a quaver, this first note of bar 2, and this is the F chord. And I'm going to do the same with bar 3, change that first note to a quaver. Now going into the last bar here, I'm going to go to crotchets. I'm going to use the chord notes, just the 1 and the 5. So we're on the C first off. Then I go to the G, the 5th note of the chord, and then finish off on a minim 2-beat note on the C to really give it that, feels like it's gotten home. So let's have a quick listen, see what that's like. So that's a really basic 4-bar melody that we've written against just those chords. The chords are the 1, 4, 5, and 1 chord. So that's C, F, G, back to C.